Hello and welcome back to Chasing the Target. The news from the Midwest: Chennai Super Kings have won the toss and elected to bowl first in the El Clasico versus the Mumbai Indians. Chennai are playing the same team, I think, same squad. Mumbai have a couple of changes. Raghav makes his debut. He comes in for Kartikeya, and Mr. Tilak Verma sets out. That is big news. I don't know what he's done wrong. He's been in a really good form. So unless it's injury, yeah, I don't know why he's not playing. But that means Tristan Stubbs comes in. I forgot he's in the squad as well because Deval Brevis के बारे में बात कर रहे and Tim David or thing, but there is a Tristan Stubbs in the squad and he is a young South African batsman, very talented, aggressive. He's done well in the 100 in the NatWest T20 Plus for South Africa against England as well. He's played well, so he's getting his chance. हम लोग लास्ट ईयर भी देखे थे लाइक the guy does have a lot of talent which is I think it's his first game of the tournament, so let's see how he starts off. But Mumbai batting first, not something ideal for them, but even for Chennai, मालूम था कि भाई इन लोग टॉस जीते तो bowling ही करेंगे because उनका भी fast bowling का थोड़ा issue है. They're saying there's some rain around. Dhoni mentioned that at the toss as well, so that's one of the reasons why he's bowling first. And if it does turn, then the likes of Jadeja, Tikshana, Moin Ali can make the most of it, in the first innings, and then they can rely on their batters. I think the likes of Conway's been in an outstanding form. He has to be one of your fantasy safe picks because the way he's starting off games for Chennai, whether they're winning or losing, he is scoring those runs. He's getting to those 50s and converting those 50s also. So Devon Conway is definitely a man in form, and chasing wise, he's good as well. Setting a target is good, so no issues over there. From Mumbai Indians, there's plenty to choose from, but if you're looking at current form, Surya Kumar has been outstanding the way he's batted in the last couple of games. Last 2-3 games, he's slowly finding his feet, and that last game, I think, just took off to another level. And yeah, I think he's a man in form. If you want a differential, Ishan Kishan, he can keep as well, get you points with in terms of catches and all that. So Ishan Kishan is also definitely an option. Tarun Bhai, Rohit batting is very important for this one, especially because they are batting first. I completely agree. अब देखो रोहित तो चला ही नहीं, 150 उसकी दिल्ली के अगेंस्ट, वो भी इतना स्मूथ इनिंग्स नहीं थी. We're waiting for a classic Rohit Sharma knock, and if that does come in this big game, it will really help Mumbai because I think they'll need a big score. If 180 is par, they'll need 215, 200. If 200 is par, they'll need 220, 230. So whatever I think they need 10, 15 runs extra because they're up against a good Chennai batting lineup as well, right? Chennai bat very deep and aggressive batting करेंगे. धोनी 8 पे आता तो आप उस हिसाब से लगा लो कि भाई you need those extra runs. And yeah, for that, Rohit Sharma needs to get them off to a flyer. He's not really been informed. I mean, Ishan Kishan's also scored recently. So has Surya, Tilak Verma, all these guys. So it's Rohit Sharma's turn. Mustafa Bhai, Nitish Bhai, thank you so much for joining. How many more matches am I and RCB need to win for playoffs? One loss and they're out of race. No, I don't think they're out of race. I think they need to get to 16 points. That is the minimum requirement. 14 could qualify you as well, but I think because it's so tight right now, 16 is a safe kind of thing. So that means a total of what, 8 wins? They need right now, how much is Mumbai sitting on, 4 or 5? So they'll need another 3 wins. I think RCB will also need another 2-3 wins. So I think to get to that 16 mark will make it a bit more safe. But ये थोड़ा अलग दिख रहा है ये सीजन बिकॉज अपार्ट फ्रॉम सनराइजर्स एंड दिल्ली सब इन्वॉल्व है अभी बिकॉज ऊपर नीचे चल रहा है ऊपर की टीम भी हार रहे नीचे की टीम जीत रहे सो नाउ दैट पॉइंट्स टैली एंड द मार्जिन बिटवीन टॉप एंड बॉटम इज गेटिंग closer and closer. If am I in this match they climb from 7th place to 2nd place, yes, but then exactly because I think they are it is very close over there and one loss here and there for any team बहुत ज्यादा इम्पैक्ट हो सकता है. अब राजस्थान जो कल हारी उन लोगों के लिए बहुत तकलीफ है यार बिकॉज अगर आप देखें they were in the top 4 for so long, for like half the tournament they were in the top 4 and now suddenly like a few losses, they've lost back-to-back games and they're dipping, and the other teams like RCB, Mumbai are on a winning kind of streak. Punjab were also like that, so that's why the points tally thoda sa kam hai. So I think try to get to 16 points and then Mumbai will probably get that top four spot. Again, it's nothing confirmed, but ये मैं history से बोल रहा हूँ normally कैसा होता है IPL में. But yes, in this game, Tilak Verma is not playing. मेरे लिए बहुत बड़ा surprise है because I thought he's done really well for the Mumbai Indians. Yes, maybe last couple of games थोड़ा सा slow इधर उधर खेला होगा, मगर he might be injured. I think that's the thing. Otherwise, why would you drop Tilak Verma? There's no other reason for it. Is Tilak injured? Surprised at Mumbai's decision to drop him. I hope he comes in as impact player. Rohit said he had a niggle at the toss. Okay, so he is injured. That's what I just wanted to confirm from the Mumbai Indians camp. So he's injured. That's why he's not playing. Then that all makes sense. And I'm interested to see about Raghav. I don't know much about him. He's making his debut. Um, we've seen a few players of Mumbai Indians make their debut this year. So अब इसका कैसा रहेगा, कैसा performance रहेगा, only time will tell. But I'm looking forward to it. I can't digest two RCB's defeats to worst KKR team. Yeah, I think that might hurt them आगे जाके because आप अगर देखें, I wouldn't say worst, but yeah, KKR have not been in that good form. They should have lost against Sunrisers also. They're not looking that great. And yeah, ideally you could say worst, Nitesh Bhai. And yeah, RCB drop points twice. वो भी at home also. At least Chinnaswamy का मैच जीत जाना था. ठीक, Eden Gardens का to start of the season, the spinners trapped you. I completely understand. मगर फिर second जो game था वो तो जीतना था भाई, at home in the home ground. आज का दूसरा मैच भी है दिल्ली RCB. वो भी बड़ा गेम रहेगा. विराट कोहली going to his home city. वहां पे will he do this, will he do this, what will he do? Only we'll find out at the night. of देखना पड़ेगा उन्हें कैसा performance देंगे वहां पे. Again, Delhi's bowling is looking good now. I think as a bowling unit they've done really good, but batting wise, अगर फिर से batting flop होती then RCB will capitalize because RCB's bowling has improved. Josh Hazelwood at the right time आ गया. He's giving support to Siraj. Hasaranga is also getting into some sort of rhythm. Harshal Patel भी थोड़ा बहुत wickets ले रहा है and थोड़ा सा confidence आ रहा है उसको. तो मेरे हिसाब से that RCB bowling lineup can put pressure on Delhi, but if Delhi do bat well, then they do have the bowling lineup. Kuldeep Bhai, Aksar Bhai, Nokia, Flippin, Ishan Sharma is also like getting into form now as well. So yeah, I like Delhi's bowling unit. It's just that the batting needs to improve. So वो भी अच्छा match होगा. David Warner as captain, he is passionate. Like they've lost a lot of games, but we saw in the last couple of games that they've won. He's shown that energy and that drive to win games, and he will match Virat Kohli in terms of passion, I think. And yeah, from RCB's point of view, अब उनके तीन बैटर से एक में से तीन में से दो चलना पड़ेगा, फाफ और कोहली या फाफ और मैक्सवेल या मैक्सवेल एंड कोहली. And they need Lomro to step up. They need Dinesh Karthik to step up. बहुत टाइम हो गया ये जो दूसरे बैट्समैन है, they haven't stepped to the plate. They haven't come to the party and scored runs. अनुज रावत भी ले लो आप, उसके भी जो रन है बहुत जरूरी है. आज एमआई जीतेगा. हमारे आगे ऑक्टोपस गज्जू भाई, with the prediction he's gotten a few predictions right this season. कल भी उनका सही था, तो आज वो बोल रहे एमआई जीतेंगे. और दूसरा गेम भी बता दो. I think वो Delhi RCB का भी गेम अगर मैं देख रहा हूँ, players to watch out for, I'm gonna let's say fantasy picks, I'm gonna go with Josh Hazelwood against the Delhi top order. I think wickets है वहाँ पे for the taking. आप ले सकते हैं 3-4 विकेट because दिल्ली की बहुत unstable बैटिंग हो रही है. तो मैं जॉश हेजलवुड जाऊंगा. और अगर मैं दिल्ली की तरफ देखा तो अक्षर पटेल, I think if he bats a bit higher then he can get you some runs, and then bowling wise भी wickets ले सकता है. I want RCB to win without Maxwell, Kohli, Faf contribution. That would give them a lot of confidence. Exactly, I think they need that. They need Dinesh Karthik to step up, Lomra to step up, Anuj Rawat to step up. बहुत जरूरी है कि दूसरे प्लेयर्स भी कंट्रीब्यूट करें. आप कितना डिपेंड करेंगे ये तीनों पे, मुश्किल होगा. और जब भी ये तीन नहीं कंट्रीब्यूट करे आप मैच हार गए. अनफॉर्चुनेटली ऐसा है अभी आरसीबी के साथ. तो दे विल नीड दिस गाइस टू स्टेप अप एंड स्कोर सम रन्स. अगर आप देखें तो मुंबई इंडियंस और चेन्नई फैंटेसी पिक्स में क्या बोलूं भाई. कैमरन ग्रीन सेफ पिक, all-rounder, will bowl in the power play, will bat in the power play, hopefully. And yeah, I'm going to go with Cameron Green. From the Chennai Super Kings, oof, there's a lot of players, man. There's a lot of players. Devon Conway is a very good shout, I think. Yeah, probably Devon Conway is a good fantasy pick. But Tagda form mein hai. You could also look at his opening partner, Gaikwad, if you want to be a bit different. Yeah, Moeen Ali. But yeah, I think Devon Conway right now is the safest pick in terms of the Chennai Super Kings. आप ये भी सोच सकते हैं कि भाई अगर उन्हें बार बार रन्स मारा, he is bound to fail. ये भी हो सकता है, लेकिन अभी तक तो फेल नहीं हो रहा है. वो रन्स आ रहे हैं, तो just I think strike while the iron is hot. I want to see Deval Brevis more than Stubbs. I think a lot of people do. A lot of people are waiting for Deval Brevis, including me. I think he's an incredible talent. The guy has brilliant shots. So what confidence he has, but he's still young. I think Stubbs also, if you see, he broke into the South African team before Deval Brevis as well. He has had more experience than Deval Brevis, and he's also a very talented kid. Yes, in the SC20 he wasn't as effective for the Sunrisers, but I think he is a very good player. Extreme talent, man. Tristan Stubbs as well. But yes, Deval Brevis is the guy to watch out for. आज नोकिया नहीं खेलेगा. अच्छा इंजरी है. पता करना पड़ेगा मेरे को, तो पता नहीं क्यों नहीं खेल रहा है नोकिया. अगर नोकिया नहीं खेला तो फिर थोड़ा सा तकलीफ तो आएंगी. They do have, I think, Ngidi and these other guys waiting in the wings. They do have options in terms of fast bowlers, मगर नोकिया का class अलग है. And I think against Faf, Kohli and Maxwell, someone like Nokia will be a very, very good challenge for RCB. एंड ऑल्सो स्पिन डिपार्टमेंट दिल्ली की तगड़ी है. अगर आप देखें कुलदीप यादव है, आपके पास अक्षर पटेल भी है, तो यू नो दे वोंट, it's not easy to break free against the Delhi Capitals bowling lineup, and we've seen that on a couple of occasions when they've defended low totals. अच्छा साउथ अफ्रीका चले गया वो. ओके, गज्जू भाई is giving update that Nokia is not in town. He's gone to South Africa. I did not see this piece of news. So let's see who replaces him and what happens. यहाँ पे तो नहीं दिख रहा मुझे, but गज्जू भाई बोल रहे तो मान लेंगे. Yes, and also Chennai, we know that spinners are the strength, but they're up against Surya Kumar Yadav, who's an outstanding player of spin, one of the best players of spin in the world right now. So वो तगड़ा मुकाबला रहेगा. It'll be a very good battle between the two. मेरे हिसाब से तो अब देखेंगे कैसा जाएगा वो, मगर लेकिन वो that will be a key battle, Surya Kumar versus the spinners. मेरे हिसाब से रोहित शर्मा आज चलेगा. 50 मार रहा है आज रोहित शर्मा. मैं बोल दूं, अभी तक तो एक ही मारा उन्हें, मगर मैं बोल दूंगा लुंगी खेलेगा शायद उसकी जगह. हाँ, they do have Lungi and Gidi. I'm going to go Rohit Sharma. I think Chennai will win this game. Gajju Bhai said Mumbai, because I think they're bowling first. They're playing in home conditions. I don't see Dhoni letting this slip, and their batting can put pressure on Mumbai Indians. Second innings में उनके bowling पे, because इतना deep batting कर रहे हैं, I think they'll start off aggressive. एक तो मारने वाला है कॉन्वे और गायकवाड से, या दोनों मारेंगे. फिर उसके बाद एक रहाने भी है, इन्हें भी है, उन्हें भी है, सब मारने वाले हैं. आई थिंक धोनी तक बैटिंग है, सो दैट विल पुट अ लॉट ऑफ प्रेशर ऑन मुंबई इंडियंस, एंड मे बी दैट्स अ विकेट टेकिंग अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर एमआई. बट या, आई थिंक इट्स गोना बी टफ फॉर देम टू डिफेंड against Chennai at the Chepauk. Anything can happen in cricket, and of course Mumbai have a solid batting lineup. If they outscore Chennai, if they score 20-30 runs extra, if Rohit goes ham, if Ishan Kishan, Surya Kumar, Cameron Green, Tim David put on a very, very high score, but of course Mumbai game mein hai, and they can put pressure on Chennai even with an inexperienced bowling lineup. Lekin वही है कि भाई चेन्नई बैट डीप. I still can't adjust DC at the bottom of the table with the depth of talent in the squad. Yes, it is, and I same thing with Sunrisers. Pakistan, भाई पाकिस्तान ओडीआई में नंबर 1 रैंक पे कैसा चलेगी? अब मैचेस जीत रहे हैं उन लोग, ठीक है, ऑपोजिशन कम है, लेकिन जीत रहे मैचेस तो अब आगे नंबर 1 पे. they've been winning games consistently. अब देखेंगे वर्ल्ड कप में क्या होता है. Let's see. But you have to beat whatever's in front of you. I think you have to give them credit over there. But yes, opposition to weak hai. They have to consider that also. So let's take a break. We will catch you guys रात में. Hopefully फैज भाई भी जुड़ेंगे हमारे साथ. आप लोग भी जुड़िए, देखेंगे गज्जू भाई का प्रेडिक्शन सही है या मेरा सही है. चेन्नई वर्सेस मुंबई. I think Delhi RCB. I'm going to go with RCB because I think उन लोगों को momentum अभी पूरा गेन करना है और एक मैच जीतना है. दे हैव टू गेट क्लोजर टू द टॉप 4. दे विल बी मोर डेस्परेट टू विन, बट इट वोंट बी इजी. इतना आसान नहीं होगा बिकॉज दिल्ली की बॉलिंग, मैं बोल रहा हूँ, बहुत तगड़ी बॉलिंग है, बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग लाइनअप है वो. सो इट वोंट बी इजी फॉर आरसीबी, स्पेशली दे रिलाई ऑन 3 बैट्समैन. तो चैलेंज तो होगा उनके लिए, लेकिन आई थिंक बिकॉज ऑफ द सिचुएशन एंड द डेस्परेशन दे शोइंग राइट नाउ, they will probably get those 2 points. So join us after both games. रात में हम लोग रिव्यू करेंगे. एंड अभी फैज ने अपलोड किया एक शॉर्ट यूट्यूब, इंस्टाग्राम, ट्विटर पे, तो वो भी देखे. राशिद खान पे एक पीस है, मेक श्योर यू वॉच दैट, एंड इफ यू लाइक इट, लाइक भी कर दो, शेयर भी कर दो, और अपने दोस्तों और फैमिली को भी दिखा दो. आई रियली अप्रिशिएट ऑल योर टाइम, एंड वी विल कैच यू इन द नाइट. टेक केयर गाइस.